News. Oluwatomisin Oyeyemi is my name. The Osun State Police Command has asked residents of the state not to panic about the alarm raised by Are Gani Adams on terrorist infiltration of forests in the west region of the country, Osun State inclusive. The State Commissioner of Police, CP Wale Olokode, who stated this in an interview with OSBC News, assured that the police is collaborating with local security groups to protect lives and property. Oluchi Amuda completes the story.
Nigeria has, for many years now, been battling insecurity, occasioned by activities of Boko Haram terrorists, bandits, kidnappers, headsmen, among others. The northern part of the country has remained the worst hit, as insurgency has left many displaced from their houses and villages. The southwest region has been relatively peaceful, but the narrative is about to change if the alarm raised by the Are Ona Kakanfo of Yorubaland, Chief Gani Adams, that forests in the southwestern states of Osun, Oyo, and Ogun have been taken over by bandits is anything to go by. The Commissioner of Police in Osun State, CP Wale Olokode, said the people should not panic as security operatives are working in collaboration with local security groups to protect the lives and property of the people.
I want to reassure them that they should not panic. There should be no cause for alarm, as the law enforcement agents are working assiduously to ensure that the state, which is the most peaceful state, continues to retain that glory of being the most peaceful state. The law enforcement agents, particularly the police, is working in conjunction with other federal security agencies, and particularly also with the civilian security agencies. I mean the Hunters Group, the Vigilante Group, the Amotekun Group.
Speaking in the same vein, the commander of Hunters Forest Security Service in Osun State, Mr. Ahmed Nureni, said that Are Adams merely stated the obvious. He, however, assured that hunters are working in collaboration with police to comb all the forests in the state and chase away imposters. He appreciated Governor Adegboyega Oyetola for providing the group with motorcycles and other necessary logistics needed to rid Osun forests of bandits, kidnappers, and other criminal elements.
This anymore. We all know that these terrorists has occupied our forest. Our preparation now is I'm ready to mobilize my officers, all my personnel, to mobilize them to our forest from now. So this is the type of the preparation that we receive 62 motorcycles from our state government to assist us so that we can move to our forest to curb all the criminals in our forest, in our state.
While speaking on the role of citizens in battling insecurity, the Osun CP sought the cooperation of all residents of the state, saying that security agencies cannot do it alone. He warned the public against the use of vehicles with covered number plates as well as tinted glasses, saying that such vehicles are prohibited.
It is against the law of the land for people to make use of unlicensed vehicles. But we often see a bit of that. Unlicensed vehicles whose plate numbers are covered, as well as motorcycles.
He equally tasked the people to be vigilant and report any unusual movements in their environment to law enforcement agents. Oluchi Amuda, OSBC News.
Nigerians resident in Osun State have called on the Independent National Electoral Commission to extend the deadline for the continuous voter registration. Those who made the call while speaking with OSBC News maintained that extension will allow more Nigerians to get their permanent voters' cards before the 2023 general elections. Oluwatobiloba Odunuga has the details.
The permanent voters' card is one of the major items a Nigeria electorate is expected to present before the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, in order to participate in an election. For several months, the electoral body had consistently called on all eligible voters who are yet to register for their PVCs to do so before the expiration of the registration period, which elapsed on the 31st of last month. This is coming up after INEC had previously extended the registration deadline to accommodate more eligible voters preparatory for the 2023 general elections. However, despite the extension of the registration deadlines, many Nigerians are crying foul, insisting that they are yet to register for their PVCs, although INEC had insisted that the deadline would not be extended again. But different groups in the country have accused the electoral body of deliberate attempts to disenfranchise eligible voters. To this end, pundits who supported the decision of the electoral umpire, including Mr. Ahmed Ashiru and Mr. Abdulwahid Tijani, maintained that the decision of the INEC should stand, as there will be so many measures and procedures that the commission will need to put in place prior to the 2023 general elections. They noted that if there is what the Independent National Electoral Commission can do for those who are yet to be registered, it is going to be a welcome development.
INEC has been able to extend it more like 2 or 3 times. So those are clamoring for the extension. What are they doing before? I believe if they still extend it, some people might still be calling for another extension.
Speaking to the contrary, however, Mr. Moses Obasi and Mr. Mohamed Bamegbade maintained that the sensitization that were made for the continuous voter registration exercise was not enough, so the INEC should find a way to extend the civil exercise deadline. They added that political apathy on the side of the people is due to the fact that the system has made some Nigerians to believe that their vote doesn't count, noting that the situation has been rescued with the introduction of the Bermuda accreditation system, BVAS, by the Independent National Electoral Commission.
That after this election, they're supposed to give more time for people to register more, because some people is in a rural area and it's not everybody have a chance during the election time. Many just come to town and that's in town that are still complaining of how to register their PVC.
Look at it holistically. You see that the system have made people believe that their phone don't count. Let's start by that. So people see it as if they are wasting their time going there, queuing, wasting their time that should be useful to make money and stuff like that. Go to INEC office or any police center, go and register to get the PVC.
They called on the Independent National Electoral Commission and other stakeholders to intensify the level of the civil exercise sensitization program so as to improve the participation of more Nigerians in the electoral process. Oluwa Tobiloba Odunuga, reporting for OSBC News.
In the meantime, the chairman, Osun Independent Electoral Commission, Otumba Segun Laditan, has described as baseless and unfounded the rumors making the rounds that the local government election in the state has been slated for October 29, 2022. According to a statement signed by the OSEC chairman, the only recognized body to announce the date for the local government election is the Osun Independent Electoral Commission. He maintained that any date coming from any other source aside it should be disregarded by the public. According to the OSEC chairman, the commission will come up with the election guidelines at the appropriate time. He expressed commitment of the electoral body to conduct a free, fair, and credible local government election in the state. Osun State House of Assembly Speaker Honorable Timothy Owoeye says for the All Progressives Congress APC to achieve seamless success in local, state, and national politics is a collective responsibility of the party members. The presiding officer of the state parliament stated this while receiving a peaceful protest embarked upon by an array of aggrieved APC youths in the assembly complex. Owoeye enjoined the protesters to pay premium on the unity, oneness, and progress of the nation's ruling party. This, he noted, is realistic and achievable. The speaker, who was flanked by his APC colleagues in the House, urged the aggrieved APC youths to tow a path of giving the party necessary support. Earlier, the leaders of the angry youths had registered their resentment and presented a letter where their grievances are listed therein. That ends the state news. Join us at 5 for the evening news. Good afternoon.
ti mọ́ wá.